Hey, everybody. It's Dr. A, Steve Alexander, the day before Thanksgiving. It's another episode of Dr. A's Q&A. You may have been watching the other shows before this, which were brought to you by FanDuel and our Sports Ethos Productions. Very special guest on hand. We like to refer to him as the eye candy of the show. I have a face made for radio, obviously. Aaron Bruski is joining us for this. Brew, long time no see, brother.
I'm so sorry to disappoint everybody that I'm the guest. I'm so sorry. But thank you for your kind words. Nobody believes them. But I'm just happy to...
dude. You got to be nice to yourself. Come on.
I told you I was working on it, and we had
You're
2 more shows to go. Maybe
You're
by the last
smart
one.
enough. And doggone
God damn it. Oh, wait.
People
That's
like
the guy
you.
said people like me. I missed that skit.
I miss old SNL. Absolutely. All right. We're going to get into this. It's Q&A with Dr. A. The first question coming in today is from Chris Gallardo, 4239. I think he is asking me Clowney or Valanciunas. And Brew, for me, this is easy. Is it easy for you?
It's easy for me. I like it a lot.
And I'm going to go ahead and say Clowney and assume that I've got your support on that.
I'll give you my support on this one, but just this one time only.
All right. So, yeah, we're both all in on Clowney. I'm not too interested in Valanciunas.
Yeah, I think Valanciunas is 12, 14 minutes a game and kind of just low-end big man stats. I kind of feel like this is almost a referendum on Clowney, that he's just not good enough to hack it. Is that how you're reading this?
Valanciunas?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Valanciunas is not getting a lot of playing time, and he would be good if...
No, he's not.
So it's like more like, is Clowney going to suck that bad?
Or... I mean, Clowney has so much upside, dude. Like, it's not even like Valanciunas is not going to do any more than he's done unless somebody gets hurt. And I don't want to mention that person's name because that would be very sad. But I mean, Clowney has so much upside. All right. Diego Perez Rivera, in keeping with the theme that ESPN leagues are smaller, 10-team head-to-head points league in ESPN. Would you rather have Vooch or Nembhard and Pritchard? That's a tough one, man. But I'm going to say Vooch. It's 10 teams. There's good players on your waiver wire. I don't think you need the depth. I'm going to go Vooch.
I mean, you could make an argument that Pritchard's going to be better than Vucevic this season when it counts at the end of the season if Vucevic gets traded. So that's kind of in the back of my head. Nembhard can be good in points leagues, but the point that you made, Doc, that's the important one, I think, is that in this kind of league, and whenever I find myself into a 10-team league, I'm always just like, give me the highest upside player. It doesn't almost matter what the discussion is. Give me the highest upside player. That's Vucevic. So I would agree with you there.
Yeah, and I'd rather have Vooch than Pritchard. I mean, that's what it comes down to. Pritchard may end up being better, but we just don't know what's going to happen with Vooch, and I feel like the Bulls are kind of going for it. Burtis is asking Dyson Daniels or De'Aaron Fox. This is a good one. Oh man, I'm afraid the answer may be Fox. I'm not ready to give up on my boyfriend Dyson Daniels just yet. I don't want to have to go over there and get the jersey and put it on, but I might. I want to say Dyson Daniels, but I think the answer might be De'Aaron Fox.
I think there's like a Taylor Swift song about that. I'm going to go Fox here. I think Fox is in for a really good year. And Dyson's afraid to shoot right now. That does not look like it's resolving itself this season. And even that's really a bad development for him. Fox with or without Wemby. I kind of have a feeling that Wemby's going to make Fox better. That's a little bit low odds talk, but it's possible. Like Wemby does that for Luke Cornett. Y'all wonder why Luke Cornett can't do anything right now? He's got no Wemby.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I was wrong about Dyson Daniels coming into the season, man. Thought he
You're
was
gonna
going
go
to
there
be
right
better than
now.
this.
Where was his rank ballpark for him for you?
Oh, 25 to 30.
Yeah. In 9 cat leagues, I had him really high, even higher than that. I would say like 12. So brutal. All
right. We're moving on. A lot of questions.
Bye, Dyson.
St. Jeets asks, is Lauri Markkanen a sell high? Would you try to get Booker for him? Ooh. Well, to answer the first part of that question, Lauri is a sell high. Absolutely. Brew, would you trade Lauri Markkanen to get into some Devin Booker?
As resident Lauri Markkanen guy, I did not think this would be me this season. I had him at 35-ish in the B150, and he's just great. I love it. I would sell high to get Booker. Like, even if I lose a little, I'm okay. And yeah, Booker's got his own risks, but Lauri,
Booker
man,
hasn't exactly been setting the world on fire.
But slow and steady, like, top 15 to 35. I can live with that.
Markkanen's carrying teams right now.
Yep. And honestly, I think that this could be Lauri Markkanen's year. Like, you can't play 58 games every season. It's got to sometimes get better than that. If he hits 70 games, it's game over. Like, if you have Lauri Markkanen right now, and a lot of my teams do, you're doing great. So, but I would sell high to get Booker.
Are you actively in those leagues where you have Lauri Markkanen? Are you worried and you're actively like, man, I think I have the day off tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to just send out some Lauri Markkanen offers.
If my leagues allowed me to do that, because it's high stakes, it's public high stakes, so like we can't trade, I would do that. I would sit down, I would get a beer, some turkey, and I would start Wednesday, and I would literally just go through Thursday, and I would be selling Lauri Markkanen all day long.
You'd get some beer and some turkey.
Yeah, just those two things. No other. Yeah, I'd get a big old turkey leg, like a massive one, and just start yarn into it.
Bart listens when I say you can ask me about anything and wants to know what my favorite TV show is.
Ooh, that's a good question.
It's not really anything I'm watching currently, but I did watch all of season 9 of Curb Your Enthusiasm yesterday. I love
yesterday.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, dude. I will sit and watch Curb all day, every day. I sort of am Larry David. I'm maybe not as funny as he is, but I get annoyed at the same things he gets annoyed at, and I really don't care to the point where I just call people out on their BS. And
how's that working out for you?
I don't follow all the social rules,
social norms and customs.
No, if you park like an idiot, I'm going to tell you, like, why did you park your car like this? Let's go. Brew, what's your favorite TV show?
I think right now, like, I've been watching a lot. I've been catching up on prestige television. So I don't have like a funny one I'm watching. I think the last funny one I watched was like all of Arrested Development. Because I've quite literally been like so damn busy the last 10 to 15 years of life. And then you add a kid to that mix. There's just no time. None.
Dude,
but I've been
Arrested Development is probably number 2 on my list behind Curb. Maybe number 1. I love Arrested Development. All right.
It's amazing, yeah. And then Breaking Bad, I just finished, or not that, the follow up, Better Call Saul. I just finished that one.
Better Call Saul.
So it's like I get the best of the best because I'm too slow to get to the best of the best.
All right, let's go into Kevin Porter Jr. Wayne wants to know: is it time to add him? Would you drop Anthony Black or TJ McConnell to get KPJ? I personally don't think I would drop McConnell for KPJ. I might drop Anthony Black for KPJ.
That's a spicy take. You're fading KPJ.
I mean, dude, what's his face is just killing it. They don't need him.
Ryan Rollins.
Ryan Rollins is killing.
I just see a future with no Giannis there and Ryan Rollins and KPJ just taking turns, putting up stats. I'm all good with this. I would add KPJ and I would drop Anthony Black. Yeah, that's what I would do.
That's what I said.
No, we're the same then.
Smart FBB wants us to rank for the rest of the season. Wendell Carter Jr., Colin Gillespie, Quentin Grimes, VJ Edgecombe. Brew, I'm gonna go Gillespie.
Wow.
Edgecombe. I'm going Gillespie, Edgecombe, Carter, Grimes.
I'm so sorry, listeners. I'm just so shocked that Colin Gillespie is getting this level of respect in the fantasy universe. You said what? Gillespie, Grimes? Or you said Gillespie, Edgecombe, Grimes?
No.
Carter.
I said Gillespie, Edgecombe, Carter, Grimes.
Carter, and then Grimes. Why you besmirch the name of Quentin Grimes? I'll flip. I'll tell you what. I'm a big Quentin Grimes guy. I think he's going to go top 75 the rest of the way. I would probably take Edgecombe just for the fun of it. Just who knows what could happen.
Over Gillespie?
No. Gillespie's at the top of this list for me.
So what is your
Gillespie, Edgecombe, Grimes, Carter?
Yeah, you just flipped the
and I'll just tell I flipped it. I'll tell you right out that Grimes will be better than Edgecombe, but I would take Edgecombe.
Happy wants to know, should I take Domantas Sabonis for my Darius Garland? Would you trade Darius Garland, Brew, to get into some Sabonis?
That is a great question. If you're asking me, I think it's all bad for Domantas Sabonis right now. I think he's lost the locker room a little bit. I think he's hurt. I think the last 2 years he's played through so much stuff that it's hitting him finally. And I think that this team might not want to use him as the primary guy. So I would probably
can you believe the Pacers traded Sabonis for Tyrese Halliburton?
Dude, in Sacramento, they still don't understand what it did to them. It's the wildest. Like in any sports town in America, they'd be like, "Well, why do we suck now?" They would be like, "Okay, what was this thing that we did?" In Sacramento, they don't even have any idea that occurred, and that's the reason that De'Aaron Fox is like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to sign with this team because I think we're never going to be better than 7th." You know? Oh, well, that's why De'Aaron Fox forced his way out, and you got Zach LaVine back, which of course you could have just said, "I'll take whatever you'll give me. Just give me nothing. I just don't want any salary in return." You could have done that if you were the Sacramento Kings, but everybody and their mother knew that De'Aaron Fox was only going to go to San Antonio. Yeah. Did I answer a question there? I don't even know.
I think you did. I'm trying to fix my microphone.
Would you go Garland over Sabonis while you're looking at various settings over there? And
I don't know, because I don't have any Garland and I don't have any
transport
Sabonis.
Yourself to a place. We could take a couple deep breaths and we'll close our eyes and transport ourselves to a place where you have Domantas Sabonis, I guess, and you're being offered Darius Garland.
Is Garland healthy?
Not yet. He's almost there. Maybe. And he could be a top 35 guy when he gets there. Domantas Sabonis has been a top 75 guy.
I'm going Sabonis. I'm going Sabonis.
All right. Some love and respect for the great Domantas Sabonis, who I actually really like watching play basketball for whatever it's worth.
Is my microphone working now, Andre? 1224 wants to know, is Peyton Watson good for the rest of the season? My opinion, good to go. Good to go.
My opinion is top 75, top 50, maybe even, but probably top 75 for the next 4 to 6 weeks. After that, it's a crapshoot.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Fallback wants to know PJ Washington or Shaden Sharp, Brew.
Ooh. You know, I think format's a lot here, right? Like Shaden Sharp's struggled to stay inside the top 150. He's had a couple top 100-ish runs here before he got the calf injury. PJ Washington's super kind of like injury prone and also prone to falling out of value at times. I kind of think he might be the last guy standing in Dallas, though. This is a tough one. If we had good news on the Shaden Sharp calf front, I would be Shaden Sharp here.
That's funny. I was going to say, if Shaden Sharp's healthy, I want Shaden Sharp's side of this. But with him being hurt and kind of iffy, I kind of want PJ Washington.
Are you PJ can get good quick. Like top 75 good. And he's like playing multiple positions for this team, and they've got a lot of needs. If Shaden Sharp's calf injury is good, I'm Shaden Sharp here.
But it's not.
It's not good. But PJ Washington just left the game early for a back injury, and then he played, and the next one, so he's just doing that thing where he's dinged up. But
so if you had it, if they're both sitting on the waiver wire, you had to pick one up today, who would you pick up?
PJ Washington, because the calf injury does not feel great right now. So
Giza wants to know: would you sell high on Devin Vassell, and if so, how high would you shoot? These questions are tough for me, Brew. It's so open-ended. I do think selling high on Vassell makes sense. Castle's going to be back. Wemby's going to be back.
Dylan Harper's back tonight.
What would you target in return for Vassell? Sorry.
Thank you for taking me back to a year and a half ago when I insisted on calling him Vassell. Because I have a high school basketball coach who said, Vassell, what are you doing? Use the backboard. I would sell for almost like any top 125 player. Easy. So if that works in your format, I would do that.
All right. Liger 344 wants to know, with KPJ coming back, that's Kevin Porter Jr., who would you drop? Gillespie, Naz Reid, or Yusuf Nurkic? 9 cat, 12 teams. Brew, for me, that is Nurkic. It's a Nurk alert.
It is a Nurk alert. I'm surprised he's still productive, that Yusuf Nurkic. And good on him for doing it, but he's the drop here.
Which forward? This is from Messier, 1701. Which forward would you sign? Royce O'Neal, Harrison Barnes, Jarris Walker, Moses Moody. Damn.
I don't know why you just assume he's French. He could just be a messy person.
It's Mark Messier, bro, hockey player.
Hi, Mark. Wasn't he? Yeah, he's the great Mark Messier.
Thrusting the
trophy into the air.
But it's named after Messier. His last name may be Messier. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. This is a tough one. This is so hard. I like all four of those guys. O'Neal, Barnes, Walker, Moody.
It's between Moody and O'Neal for me. Because, I mean, aside from Jarris Walker shooting 75% from the field for the next 6 weeks, which we can't predict. We can't bet into that. And I'm kidding about that. But Harrison Barnes, it's Royce O'Neal or Moses Moody. And Moody's producing at about a Royce O'Neal level with the whatever struggles lately, which I don't really think are struggles. I would go Royce O'Neal he's got a consistent role. It's not going to change. He's going to put up Royce O'Neal numbers. You're not going to have to worry about it. Maybe Moody gets some top 75, top 60 going this season. That seems like a little bit of a stretch, but
I like all four of them. I don't think you can go wrong, with whichever way you go. And let's say you pick one of these guys up and you don't like what you've got, you just drop them and go get one of these other guys. Just based on pure upside and the fact he's kind of hot right now, I'm going Jarris Wallace.
Yeah.
Jarris Walker, my bad. All right. Mike Viper. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. That was a good save. I didn't figure it out.
Is Barlow going to get more run now that Watford is going to miss time? We mentioned this very briefly on the last show. I've not done a deep dive on Dominic Barlow, Brew. Have you? Like, do you have feelings about this? Like, is Barlow somebody?
Yeah, I have Barlow feelings. I thought when he was in Atlanta, I thought he was a completely different body type. I thought he was bigger and a bigger frame, and I thought he could be good. And then now he's just wiry and thin and doing the stretch forward thing without being a tremendous shooter or anything. But I think he's a live wire. I don't think that. But here's the problem: it's the other Jabari Walker in Philly that I think might fill the Watford role. Whereas I think Dominic Barlow fills the Paul George role. So I think they're on pendulums, swinging back and forth. And so that would make the answer to this question. Yeah, he's probably going to get more run because, of course, there'll be more minutes, but maybe it's not that one-to-one relationship that we're looking for.
Do I want to put Barlow in my FanDuel lineup tonight, Brew?
Ooh, that's a great question. Who do they play here? Are they playing tonight? No, they're not playing tonight. So in the next game on Friday, do you want to put Barlow in a lineup on Friday? I don't like the stats he puts up in relation to the FanDuel scoring. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Okay. Mike Viper again. Is it Josh Minot time now that Keita is out? Are we going to finally get the Minot breakout, Brew? Is it coming?
Here's the thing. I got really excited. He started for Minot in the second half. Joe Mazzulla is doing a weird little funky small lineup. And I looked at their schedule, and I think off the top of my head, what was it? It was like Minnesota was the third game with Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid. There's Jalen Duren in Detroit tonight. And then there's one other bigs team on the second game. And I'm laughing. I'm like, well, we're not going to see that. But Joe Mazzulla he's an interesting cat. He could literally do the thing that would be opposite of what all conventional wisdom is, and I would not be surprised. He's yanking people in and out of the lineup, and they played kind of well with that configuration. And it was, I think, Washington that they did that against, but I don't know off the top of my head if that was what that was. So I would say, yeah, it's a time to take a chance on Minot. This lineup thing makes me very, very questionable about, is this going to be the breakout? Maybe not this one, but maybe the next one.
All right. Next question. Daniel Paisley. Welcome back, Daniel. Good to see you again. Brandon Williams or Cam Spencer rest of season? Oh, that's tough. I'm going to go Brandon. I'm going Brandon Williams.
It was a Doc question. All we needed was we needed a Corey Kispert in there.
And maybe some Dennis Jenkins.
Don't you put Dennis Jenkins in that group? I'll take your guy, Brandon Williams. He's been hanging in there. Like, it's not happening, but he's been hanging in there. Go Brandon Williams.
Brenda Jones. Brew, do you really think Brenda is a female and she's watching our show? That would be amazing. I mean, she's probably just here for the eye candy. Brenda Jones, is Dylan Harper an ad with his now questionable tag?
I hate to get the follow-up from Brenda on that one. But yeah, he's an ad. He's an ad. And now that questionable tag, I believe, is a go. I thought I saw that before the show. he's going to be a late round value, I think. Well, I think other players are going to go up and down around him. Like, I think Dylan Harper's just going to cruise to late round value the entire season. And he's a really good basketball player. San Antonio Spurs are just going to be a crazy basketball team. And I don't put anything past them at all, really.
So are you dropping like a TJ McConnell to get Dylan Harper?
It's a great question. I think I would. Like, I know he just got injured, so okay, there's a re-injury potential there. But like, look, if you're going to get a bird in the hand for a top 125 value, and then also this guy could improve as the season goes on, and also guys could get hurt and he could have his role expand. Yeah, I like Dylan Harper, and then I think TJ McConnell's an injury risk. So hey, I'll go for it.
Well said.
Yeah, it's a tough one though.
I concur. Yerk82 says I think I saw her.
He has half the damn league on his team.
White, Dyson, Zion, Giannis. Okay, he has a lot of players. I'm punting free throws and threes and sort of points. I'm having trouble figuring out who to drop.
Ooh, all right, scan the list for drops.
Ausar Thompson, Derek White, Dyson Daniels, Zion Williamson. I assume that's Giannis, Jakob Poeltl, Josh Hart, Keyshawn, Buzelis, Rollins, Kalkbrenner, and Jared Allen.
He's punting free throws and threes and kind of punting points. So like in that build, Ausar is really, really good in that build.
Mm-hmm.
And Dyson Daniels is really good. Not that you would drop him anyway. On my radar for the drops here, it's Zion, Poeltl, probably maybe Hart, and that's it. So it's Zion, Poeltl, or Hart. I would drop Zion. I would. I'm not even kidding. I would.
That's so good. I love that.
Is he going to play every game? No. Is he going to get hurt?
Cannot.
Yes. Does he want to play in New Orleans? No. Does New Orleans want him? No.
Sit here and tell someone. I can't sit here and tell Yerk to just drop Zion Williamson, but I want to. I love the fact that you did it.
Who are you going to drop? You're going to drop Josh Hart?
It's Poeltl or Hart. It's probably Hart. Hart misses his boy.
Sure.
So much.
Sure. But he's a solid top 125 value, and that's way more than Giannis can say for him at the end of the year.
Darby wants to know, is Jalen Tyson a hold or drop for a streamer in an ESPN points head-to-head league? If it's a points league, I think he's more of a drop.
Yeah, he's definitely not a hold in that format. A drop could be in play.
Dude, go get Sadiq Bey. Play Sadiq Bey tonight.
That makes much more sense, yeah.
Wayne wants to know, should KPJ be added now? Would drop Anthony Black or McConnell? I think we had that question already. Yep. I think we agreed Anthony Black, drop.
Dropping Anthony Black. Yep. Iggy Mouse with the update.
Dylan Harper is back, baby. You love Dylan Harper.
I do. And he is an ad. Yeah, he's an ad.
Yeah. And you said you would drop TJ McConnell.
I would drop TJ McConnell. Yep. He's good, man. Dylan Harper. He's good. That team is going to be good. Oh, boy.
Wayne again says, thinking of trading KD for Alex Sarr. Is that crazy? Building around Giannis, looking to boost blocks, rebounds, some assists. I'm okay with it, except for the fact that Washington has won 2 games. And how long are they going to run Sarr out there?
And he's had issues and calf stuff, and
I'm hanging on to KD, bro.
Yeah, it's a good. You're very smart for thinking that going down that path, but it's the end of the season, and Carlillo, I don't know.
Wants to drop RJ Barrett to grab Moses Moody for streaming purposes. How long is Barrett out, Brew?
We got a couple weeks here, maybe 1 or 2 weeks is what
I'm
we're looking at right
dropping
now.
Barrett and rolling with Moody all day.
Damn, ruthless. That's why I can't understand the Jarris Walker stuff. But yeah, I would hold RJ Barrett because I think when he returns, it'll be back to top 75 value. I have to drop somebody when. Oh, pardon me. Look at me. This is here just talking.
Go ahead, Brew. Go with it. You started. Go.
Yeah, I can't because the producer of the show muted my mic, as he's known to do.
BXNYY fan 23. I have someone to drop when AD returns. Have to drop someone when AD returns. Zach Edey, Andre Drummond, or the Nurk alert makes another appearance. I'm personally dropping Edey just because he's been hurt all year, and I don't know, but it might be Nurk. It might be Nurk.
For me, it's Nurk. I think Edey, he showed me something. I think he's got top 75 potential, so I would ride that. And then Drummond's like my favorite player right now.
Daniel Paisley again.
That is absolutely.
Oh yeah,
right.
Everybody likes when I walk into Johnny B's with the flower collar, dude. I catch a little bit of heat.
You catch heat for that?
I catch heat, especially when I'm wearing these bad boys when I walk in there.
Okay, so for those of you on the pod, oh my god, okay, if you're on the pod right now,
the Christmas,
he's got Christmas footies, and then he's got a flower collar. It's a debonair collar print, as Daniel Paisley puts it.
Debonair.
Doc says he catches heat at Johnny B's.
Oh, dude,
that's too much style for Johnny B's.
Dude, I can't repeat.
Yeah,
I can't repeat what I am called
on there. Yeah,
but you have an idea. We're out in the middle of the mountains, son, in the country. I walk in with this collar, and you're like, oh,
we're gonna send some culture to Johnny B's, and we'll see how that goes.
Paisley wants to know, is Klingon a sell high? Brew, this is a Bruski question. I think I'm holding on to Klingon.
I mean, he looks great. He's had a great season. They're banged up. It feels like we want to pivot toward him. It feels like I know what the feeling though is, right? Like you got this top 20 producer that we outlined earlier in the show. You know, if you go by,
are you talking about Andre?
No. What are we going to get rid of Andre?
Top 20 producer.
Oh man, he's throwing that kind of. Andre Lamouche is the number one producer in all of sports.
According to Rick Hamlet, this is true. I'm
not sucking up here because the dude will mute me at a moment's notice. I need to get all the nice things that I can say about Andre in. But as for Donovan Klingon, I know we'll talk. Donovan Klingon's a top 20 producer on the season. Give the people what they want. Top 20 producer. You're feeling like, man, if I sold Donovan Klingon right now, I would get a top 40 player back or a top 50 player back. And then I don't have to worry that his knee or ankle or whatever the hell is going to happen with Donovan Klingon is going to happen. But I think it's pivoted toward him. I would be very patient.
Paisley again wants to know, is Drummond going to be serviceable all season? I think he is. 10 teams head to head.
But dude, and I know 10 team, this makes this really hard what I'm about to say, but like if you could just sacrifice a roster spot for a Dembona, Joel Embiid ain't walking through that door. Andre Drummond, it's like every time I see 30 minutes, I go, oh my God, they're going to kill Drummond. And then I just go, oh, but there's a Dembona. Oh, well, that's easy.
I'm going to go with Bronx, New York Yankees fan again wants to know, Calc was just dropped in my league. Do I pick him up for either Drummond or Nurkic? Would you rather have Calc or Nurk?
Calc.
I agree. I concur. What's next? We're going rapid fire, Brew. I'm keeping you on.
I can tell. I'm
keeping you on Paisley.
This is my fault. Okay, we've gone 10 levels deep on Johnny B's, but this is my fault. Got it. Okay.
Is TJ McConnell worth holding in category leagues if the format suits his skill set? Example: 10 team, 9 cat. Assist to turnover instead of turnover head to head.
Paisley's got his game on.
Yeah,
I would
blew
say
my mind right there.
yes. And
Yeah,
even
and
in
I
a
think
10
he's
team.
worth holding in general. Like, I'm not looking to cut McConnell, but user DTV in 10-team ESPN points, which side do you want? Harden and Bane or Booker and LaMelo?
You almost threw up during the last show.
I want Harden and Bane.
Yeah, I'm with that. Harden never stops playing, and Bane, yeah, I'll do that.
Yerk wants to know, combine Rollins and Zion for a trade. What should I aim for? So you're going to package Ryan Rollins, who is a sell high, and Zion Williamson, who is also a sell high because he's actually playing right now. What are you getting in return, Brew?
I would aim for a top 50 player to start, knowing I'm not going to get that. If the other GM understands kind of the Zion thing, when I got this trade sent to me, I'm like, okay, what do I got to do with Zion? I'm going to lose a player I like better than Zion. So Zion might work against you here in certain places, but yeah, I'd start at top 50 and then maybe you got to settle for top 75.
If you're watching this video, please like it. Please subscribe. It helps us out. We would appreciate it. If you like it, tell us you like it. Paisley again, Amen Thompson figuring things out. Yes, he's balling, dude. I love Amen.
And the defensive numbers aren't where they should be, so there's more. There's more on the way.
Jay Sizzle, what are your thoughts on Grayson Allen in a points league the rest of the season? Brew.
My guy. As a resident Grayson Allen expert, I can tell you what he ate for breakfast. They're being so careful. I think this knee thing kind of shook him and them up a little bit in Phoenix. I think once they get back, they have empowered him to shoot the ball. So I would think that in a points league, whatever the production has been, given your format, shave about 20% off of it because he was playing over baseline. That's what he's going to give you when he gets back, and they're going to empower him to be that same exact guy going forward.
Paisley and Bruski question. Surely Keegan's last game was an outlier. Is he going to be the only fun thing out of Sacramento this season?
You know what? I think they can be fun. They got to trade DeMar and they got to trade DeMontis, and then I think this could be a fun team. But Keegan's playing the kinds of shots he was taking were the kinds of shots everybody wanted him to take in his rookie season, and we're just talking like get out there and make something happen kind of shots. And so this will be more fun for Keegan. I don't think that we're going to expect 30 points every night, but I do think that he's going to have a usage rate that we would not have expected heading into the season.
Yes, it was an outlier, but things are looking kind of good for Keegan right now. I'm kind of feeling it. So, all right, guys, that was interactive. That was fun. We answered a lot of questions. Brew, thanks for coming and helping me out with the Grayson Allen and the
I'm sorry, Brad Pitt and somebody else who, somebody might want to listen to didn't show up, and that I'm here to be the second option.
We had a Mark Messier sighting. That was cool. All right. Well, Brew, I may bring you back next week. The eye candy factor is.
I'll only do it if the show is presented by FanDuel and if I get to place a FanDuel bet. Those are my terms.
Set a FanDuel lineup tonight. Play for $2. Get your buddies together. You all have your little draft. You make it private. Invite your friends.
Thanksgiving thing. The Thanksgiving thing they're promoting. Yeah, it's fun.
And football tomorrow. Like FanDuel for football tomorrow is going to be amazing. All right. This episode was brought to you by FanDuel. I'll be back next Wednesday. Brew may or may not be here, and we'll see you next time.